That's right. Everybody feeling it? Yeah. Welcome back to the Dr. Quack podcast. Another fresh episode coming up here, folks. It's going to be a good one. Wake up. Just felt like playing some background music. I don't know why. Look, I'm my own guy. I have my own DJ. That's me. So what the hell works, right? All right. So this week, I've got some great topics. I've also got some fan mail. I'll get to that in a few minutes. But, there's some things I wanted to cover about the week in review. First one was Le'Veon Bell. As of Tuesday at 4 p.m., he did not sign his tenure. Did not sign it at all. The man can't play for the rest of the year. A lot of people are mad at that. Some are happy with that because they've got James Conner in their fantasy league. Hi, how you doing? That's me, thank God. I ended up trading Le'Veon Bell. But the big thing is, do you agree with him or not? Doesn't matter. I frankly am going to agree with him because he is getting, overused. They're going to wear him out. He wants to make sure he has a longevity in a career. I mean, everybody acts like, oh, next year nobody will sign him and pay him that money. Possibly, but then you got teams like the Jets and the Browns and teams that are Cardinals, that are out there that are really sucking, could use a high-profile player like Le'Veon Bell and probably pay him his money. So that I really feel like he's going to make out in the end on this. But the Steelers also made out as well because they replaced him with a great back in James Conner. So, on that note, let's move on here. Gronkowski, everybody's talking about this too. Talking about he's not going to be playing the rest of this year. And frankly, he is, not the deep threat that he was, years ago. He's not the powerhouse guy that he was years ago. He gets injured quite often every season. He's good for about half to maybe 3/4 of a season. But everybody feels like, oh, he's going to retire next year. And it is very possible. It will not shock me, But with him in there, it does add in one more threat for the Patriots. I do feel like he needs to take his time when he get closer to playoffs. Then he needs to come in. They got a bye week this week. Sony Michel's back. You got Edelman there, of course. So they'll come bouncing back around. I know they got their butts kicked by the Titans. I am not denying that. They did not come to play on that. But it happens. They'll move on. They got a bye week to figure it out. So here we go. Next one here. WWE Survivor Series. A lot of things happened this past weekend, and it's pretty bad, I got to tell you. So now Becky Lynch will not be competing in the Survivor Series. That to me just pisses me off really bad because I really want to see her and Ronda Rousey. Now we got Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. I almost feel bad for Charlotte Flair on this because, she's a wrestler and Becky Lynch, she's more of a fighter. This would have made more of a better match taking on Ronda with her inexperience in the ring. She's not horrible, but she is definitely not good. So, that kind of, really just railroaded that whole match. And then you got Daniel Bryan last night beating AJ Styles for the world title, putting him against Brock Lesnar. That's like putting a bicycle against a Mack truck. Really? Who does that? Thank you, WWE. I don't know if I really want to watch this pay-per-view. I know I'm going to, but I'm probably going to cringe watching it half the time. I can feel it. It's not something I really want to watch. Kind of really just makes me go, why? Why would you do this? Like, I understand that Becky Lynch, she broke her nose. You had to replace her. Didn't have much of a choice there. But why would you put Daniel Bryan against Brock Lesnar? AJ Styles would have done better. It would have been a better match. If this is not over in 5 minutes, there's something seriously wrong. This should be a squash, a beatdown. It's going to be something not pretty. Just give him like 4 F5s like you did Braun Strowman. If he can give 5 F5s to Braun Strowman and barely beat him with that and a championship belt to the head, what makes you think Daniel Bryan can withstand 2 of those? This is just ridiculous, So, here we go. I got a little bit of fan mail. This is interesting. I put out a thing on my page here about, Eric, let me ask some questions, something you want to talk about, something you want my opinion on. So, here we go. I have quite a few here. I got them written down. See, I'm a smart guy on that. Why is there Braille on drive-through ATMs? Well, I mean, they may not be able to drive, but they can go pull up on a Sunday when the bank's closed, because, Sundays, banks are closed, and they might be able to actually read and get their money out. I mean, blind people need money too. Everybody needs money. So here we go. This past election, was it better or worse with the candidates, that we have now that are in office? That's something I really can't answer because I don't know for sure. I mean, you've got, one side the Republicans hold, the other side the Democrats hold. I'm not the 29-year-old from the 14th district in New York over there. That lady, yeah, if you haven't seen her on there, I can't remember her name. Not too much, but I've seen enough memes on her on Facebook to make you laugh for sure. So, but yeah, who knows? We're going to figure that out, I guess, here later in time. Why is there Christmas music being played now? There was Christmas music being played before Halloween. Why? I don't know. They call it, I guess, the spending season. Everybody wants you to shop. In Walmart, they play it there quite often. It's pretty bad. I'm like, why are you going to skip Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is one of the best times of my life, because, A, you get 3 football games on Thanksgiving. That's always awesome. But that's not the biggest reason. But you're thankful for the things that you have. And I'm thankful for the people that are watching this. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for the great things that go on in my life, that continuously make life what it is. And it's a beautiful thing if you really look at it. But you really got to look at it because sometimes it's not pretty, So here we go. I got 2 more questions here. And these are classics. Are Elvis and Tupac dead? I don't believe so. I believe it's a conspiracy by the government. Of course, I am a conspiracy theorist. But, yeah, I believe they're both still alive, probably somewhere. It would not shock me, without dying from old age. But, yeah, there's that thought. And then my final question here. Do women like shaved balls? I'm going to say yes. I mean, think about it. Do guys like shaved vaginas down there? Yeah, because nobody, wants to eat all that hair. There you go, folks. There's my answers. Thanks for subscribing here. If you can, click the button. Give me a like. Give me your comments. Give me your thoughts. If you have any other questions, I'd love to answer them on my next show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good night.